This is the Ulanzi TC001 Smart Pixel Clock. I didn't name it. Alright, I know what the title of this video says, and I probably should have added for most people. So to get the most out of this clock, you're gonna have to flash AWTRIX on it. I'll be honest, I'm too lazy to figure out how to do all of that. I'm going about this review as someone who just wants to take it out of the box and get it up and running. There are videos out there that'll help you get AWTRIX running on this clock, and I'll make sure to link those in the description. Now as for the rest of us who want this to be simple, this isn't gonna be the device for that. Like the title says, this clock is good for one thing, and that's for seeing your YouTube subscriber count. It's actually a decent clock too, so I probably should have said it's good for two things. Whatever. But yeah, unless you flash it with AWTRIX like I was saying earlier, or if you're also a user of Bilibili, Weibo, or Douyin, you're not going to be able to see your other social media accounts on this device. Getting your YouTube subscriber count on here is relatively easy, but you're most likely going to have to search on how to get the two things that it needs. So you're going to need to find your YouTube UID, and you'll need to generate an API key. Finding your UID is pretty simple. You'll find it in YouTube Studio. The Studio layout changes whenever they update, but basically you're looking for your channel URL. To generate your YouTube API key, you'll need to log into Google Developers Console and create it from there. I'll actually link the guide in the description from Google on how to do all of that, because it'll be a lot easier to follow than me trying to explain it. Like I was saying, it's relatively simple to do. I pretty much just keep it on the screen though, even though you can have it cycle through different modes. So as a basic clock it works, but only as a 24-hour clock. There's no way to switch it to a 12-hour clock. It'll also be able to give you the weather, but only if you live in China. It has a few other basic functions too, like a scoreboard, chronograph, and tomato clock. And you won't have any problems using these. There's also a matrix screen that you can have displayed, or the battery life. Most likely you'll have this plugged in if you're going to have it displayed, but you are able to unplug it and still have it work. It lasts about 5 hours before it needs to be plugged back in. Basically, if you're looking for a cool way to display your YouTube subscriber count, this is a great and inexpensive way to do it. Oh, and real quick, I want to thank AliExpress for sending this out to me. I actually teamed up with them to give my viewers exclusive discount codes on purchases they make on the app or on the website. Just use my link in the description to save on thousands of products that they sell. I actually find a lot of my camera accessories on here that I can't find in other stores. And sometimes even the accessories that I can find in those other stores, I'll still end up buying it on AliExpress because they just have better deals. So yeah, check them out and let me know if you find anything cool that I can review. Alright, now help me get this number up. I'll give you a hug if you do. I promise that's not a threat. See ya.